Happy Monday to you, webheads. Before I get started in the morning, usually I drink an ice cold dragon fruit refresher from Starbucks. I want to know, what's your choice of beverage before you get going in the morning? Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I'm bringing you 2021's top 10 comic book covers. Fans, this is week 21, and this is the interactive video series where you, the fans, get to vote on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week based off of the top 10 newest and hottest comic book covers getting ready to be released this comic book week. But it doesn't stop there, guys. This competition goes all year long, and by the time we get to the end of the year, you will have that say on which comic book cover gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. So before we get started, everyone, let's go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any content from me. And of course, guys, if you want to enter my Road to 10K X-Men giveaway and win these fabulous X-Men prizes, guys, you're just going to have to vote in the comment section below. And of course, let me know your favorite beverage before you get started in the morning if you have one. All right, guys, so let's kick off the countdown with finding out who won week 20. And let me just tell you, there was a lot of votes across the board, but it was between the Legends of the Dark Knight covers, the variant A and the variant B, where it had Harley Quinn playing a pinball machine from far away. And then up close, you got to see her real close-up facial expression. But the one that wound up winning was the Legend of Dark Knight issue 1, the variant A, where you actually see her playing the pinball machine in the arcade. Beautiful cover. Love the details. Love the facial expressions. Congratulations to that cover. It moves on to the second round. All right, guys. So let's kick off this countdown officially now. Starting it off with Better Ray Bill issue 3. This comes in the number 10 spot, done by Daniel Warren Johnson. This cover tells a story, right? I mean, that's what's cool about this one. You got Better Ray Bill trying to piece together Stormbreaker, and he's using super glue to do it. I mean, come on, man. Is it super glue or is it Gorilla Glue? Do you have a preference? He's trying to do it. He looks like he's trying to succeed there. So I thought it was kind of cool just because it tells a nice little story. It's a little bit different from all the covers that we get these days with the characters with just the portraits, basically, right? So I like that one. So if this one is your favorite, let's go ahead and vote in the comment section below. Remember, no more than one vote per person. And if you like someone else's vote, hey, that's great, but it doesn't count as a vote. You have to put it in the comments section below. And if you don't like any of these top 10 covers that I provide for you, you can always write in your own cover and it could start to trend and overtake the other top 10. All right, guys, so let's continue with number 9. And number 9 goes to Heroes Reborn. This is issue 4. This is the Canaro Stormbreakers variant. This cover is cool because you get to see Hyperion doing battle against Carol, Captain Marvel here, and it just looks like a very intense battle. There's just like rubble flying all over the place, and he's like using his heat vision trying to, you know, obviously stop her from getting punched in the face, but it's being kind of pushed back and everything, and you get to see a cool facial expression from Carol. It's super dope, man. I love this one. This one is awesome. So if this one is your favorite, let's go ahead and vote in the comments section below. All right, next, moving on to number 8. And I love this cover because I love the colors of it. I love the facial expression of it. And this one goes to Robin. This is issue 2. This is the cardstock variant edition done by Francis Menopole. I haven't seen him do a cover in a very long time, but this is a nice one. I just think it really pops. I love how he's wrapping his hands, getting ready for battle in this Lazarus tournament, right? Awesome facial expression, just really cool colors. It's a standout, man. It really captures your attention. And if this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote. All right, next, coming in at number 7, this is related to the Bat family, and this is a Batman Black and White issue 6, the Jason Fabok variant edition. I have always been a huge fan of Jason Fabok's artwork, and this one is a standout. Even though it's black and white, I think it just looks... it fits Batman. It fits the tone of him. Look at his facial expression. Look at that mask. Look at the emblem. It's just out front and center. The muscle definition, the anatomy, the utility belt, everything about it is perfectly done. Love this cover. If this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote. All right, guys, so moving on to number 6, and there's 2 versions of this cover. This is the Marvels issue 2, the Alan Quah variant A. Now, the variant A is not as busy as the variant B, as if you see the variant B, it takes away the Marvels logo and it shows all the characters distinctively on there, and it makes it way busy. This one, where it says the Marvels, you kind of see those characters, but they're faded in the background, so it doesn't make it as insane. Nevertheless, there's still a lot of characters on this cover, and it's cool, right? And I think the cool thing about this cover is that you got all the Marvel characters watching Bullseye play pool. And I think that's pretty awesome because, hey, he's Bullseye. He's going to get that ball in that pocket, right? That's just his thing. You got the Enchantress on the table watching. Kingpin probably has some money on the game. You know, he's got Kraven the Hunter there, and he looks like he's playing against Loki, right? So I think that is a fantastic cover. Definitely tells a story there. If this one is your favorite, let's go ahead and vote. And what do you think that Dr. Octopus's hand there is going to stop one of those balls from going in? Then there's going to be this big fight. All right, moving on to number 5. And this number 5 cover is super creepy. This is the Department of Truth. This is issue 9. And this is the Ferguson set version cover B. It's only limited to 500. So this may be a super hard cover for you guys to get, but nevertheless, it's not about really, you know, it's not about how you get the covers or if you can get them. It's just what I see on the screen and what I think is actually cool. So I thought this one was pretty badass. This one is creepy. You get the woman just going shh, and you got the X's there, and half of her is normal and half of her is like skull face, and it's eerie, man. It's super eerie. So if you like this one, let's go ahead and vote in the comments section below, guys. So moving on to number 4, this is Something is Killing the Children. This is issue 16. Now, this is a store exclusive, but my gosh, there are so many covers when it comes to Something is Killing the Children issue 16, but I saw this, and this one is done by Jae Hung Lee. It's a foil version cover, okay? And it just looks phenomenal. Even though maybe you might not be able to get it, it is a pretty cool looking cover as you get to see Erica Slaughter obviously slicing and dicing a creature with her chainsaw, and the facial expression is absolutely phenomenal with blood splurting all over the place. I mean, it's a gorgeous cover. I mean, it's just absolutely awesome. I loved it. So if you don't vote for it, I understand, because some people out there are like, well, if it's only exclusive, it's not a real cover. That's fine. You have your way. Whatever it takes, man. Whatever you'd want to do, that's absolutely awesome. But I thought this one was pretty badass. All right, so let's move on to number 3. And this one goes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. This is issue 3. This is a Tyler Kirkham variant. So how cool is this comic book cover as we get to see Michelangelo here just got his sword up, and, you know, facial expression is just all out there, and it just looks like he's getting ready to do battle, and, you know, he's in some long, you know, grass or whatnot. I don't know. It just looks badass, man, with all his little armor on and stuff like that. He's ripped. badass cover, man. Same thing. A lot of awesome covers when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But, you know, Tyler Kirkham is the one that really stood out for me when it came to this one. So if this one is your favorite, let's go ahead and vote. All right. Next, coming in at number 2, and for me, this is just a piece of art. I really enjoyed this cover. This one is Black Panther issue 25, Peach Momoko Stormbreakers variant. This is gorgeous. I mean, I don't even know what to say, like how this is actually, I don't know, done. But somehow it's like, I don't even know. It's like painted, but it's got strong, like, inking around it or whatnot, and it still looks three-dimensional, and then you get to see like this moon in the background. He's on these trees. I mean, it's phenomenally done. It's so different, and I love this. Like I said, this is just a piece of work. I don't have the words to describe it, but it's just awesome. So if this one is your favorite, let's go ahead and vote. God, such a beautiful cover, man. All right, but last but not least, coming in at number 1, this one goes to X-Men issue 20. This is a variant, and this is the Michael Del Mundo variant. And this one is awesome, as you get to see Mystique photocopying herself in the Marvel offices, right, on a photo printer, and she's obviously changing her shape because when she makes copies, she's like, one minute she's Magneto, the other minute she might be Wolverine, the other minute she's like Nightcrawler, or all these other characters, you know, in there, just causing all these problems, and she is the one that's causing it, right? I think this cover is amazing, and the first time I saw it, I was like laughing out loud about it. It is so awesome, different, and original, and that's what I loved about this countdown this week. Is just a lot of books out there that kind of told a little bit of a story of what's happening, and then there are some that just are so artistically well drawn and different. It was just universal across the board. So there you guys have it. I want to know in the comments below which one is your favorite of the week. And of course, guys, that will enter you to win my X-Men giveaway. And if you like my content, go ahead and check out more right here I got for you. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and enjoy those comic books.